beautiful soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn back with another water sign message. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I so apologize that you guys' reading got pushed back again in accordance with the other signs. So it wasn't intense enough that we had the full moon, portal, plasma wave energies all over the last few days, but then here in Oklahoma we've had thunderstorm and tornado energies also. So we had tornadoes all over here last night and woke up after just a couple of hours of sleep this morning to more tornadoes. So it's been really crazy and chaotic. So I do apologize. I have always went in order from fire, then to earth, to air, to water, because that's the way they go in the zodiac. But I think I might switch it up because you guys always seem to get the short end of the stick. And so I do apologize for that. Quick shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. You guys freaking rock, and I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support for me and my channel. And so these energies, for the collective, they have been intense. I was getting a couple of different messages yesterday. The message I was seeing, like, basically it was a vision of like being in 3D and then kind of moving over the last few days into like this portal area where we're just kind of in suspension before we're projected into like 5D. And then today's message and vision was like, I was getting a bow and arrow, and like when you pull the bowstring back, that whole little scenario, like if he was doing that whole pulling back with the bow and everything, I was getting that is like the energies, the bowstring would be like the energies pulling us back as the arrow, pulling us back through some deep, dark energies and really stirring things up to really cleanse things out and propel us forward. So once we're in that knock position, getting ready to be, or I feel like we're in that knock position, like the full moon and all of that stirred up all these energies and have been releasing them. And like, so I feel like we're in this like suspension period before we're propelled forward into this new high vibe, more blissful state. At least the ones that have been doing their work and have been conscious of this ascension. I feel like on a global level, consciousness is being raised. But if everybody's raising their consciousness, it may not look like everybody's raising their consciousness, if that makes sense. Because everybody's not going to automatically just raise up to the same level. If you've got 5 people, their consciousness is all going to be at different levels. And so if you increase everybody's consciousness the same amount, they're still all going to be at different levels of consciousness. So anyways, all of that being said, I do feel like we're in really positive times. Lots to look forward to, a lot of new changes coming, relationship-wise, finance-wise, career-wise, like just big changes, big things coming in, big good things for those that have done the work. So, 2 things, excuse me, and speaking of this new type energy, yesterday I was guided to do what I call reset all of my decks and all of my tarot decks, all my cards. And what that means to me is I go and I separate them all out and sort them by suits and then put them in numerical order and basically put them back how they, like when they came. So in my mind, that's like a factory reset. And I usually do that around a new moon when I do it. But yesterday I was called to do it based on the feel of the energy, feeling like we really have closed out cycles, or big cycles are closing out, but I'm feeling like something major has closed out. And so, anyways, that was one of the things I wanted to mention, because I will shuffle a little bit longer today in order to make sure I get a really good shuffle. And then the second little announcement that I had was I got the Isis Oracle deck by Alana Fairchild, and it's super amazing. Here's the box. If anybody's interested, what it looks like. I think I forgot to show this in the air video. But anyways, I will be using those at the end of the reading today in place of the chakra oracle cards, where I usually do the chakra oracle cards. So if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that recently I've been doing the tarot dice, and then some regular tarot cards, and then doing some oracle cards. So the Isis Oracle cards will be what I use at the end of this reading today. They're really beautiful. They have some amazing, powerful, insightful messages, and it's really cool because so far every time that I have used them, it takes a few minutes sometimes for a card to come out, because the messages are very much, or have been, just very tied into whatever bigger message was going on with the dice and with the cards. So, okay, enough of all this jabbering. Let's go ahead and get started. Water signs. Alright, let's look for water signs. Like that, I sometimes don't know what way to go. Anyway, okay, so water signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like water signs. It looks like you are having to have the strength, there is some burdens, some worries, and this could have to do with a contract, a relationship, some type of commitment, even a marriage, but there's some type of worry connected with this situation. And it could have to do with the third party, because we have the 3 of Swords over there. But whatever the situation, you are having to have the strength to overcome it. In order to bring in new cycles and get your wish fulfillment. You've got the strength here, and the star card right here. Oh yeah, and you even got the sun over here on this side. That's cool. So you've got the strength and the star on the top, and then over here on the side you've got the 10 of Wands. Back here you've got the 3 of Pentacles, and back here you've got the Wheel of Fortune. And so then over here I feel like you're indecisive about walking away from whatever this situation is, and I feel like that's where you're going to have the strength, is to walk away, because you've got the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Um, so I feel like you've already been thinking about walking away from the situation because you've got the Page of Pentacles back here in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, because you've already been thinking about this because this situation, you are coming to the clear realization that this situation is not your Ten of Pentacles. Because I feel like at one point you thought things were just kind of moving slowly, and that's why you're kind of in your head about the situation. But I feel like you're coming to the conclusion with the Knight of Pentacles here in reverse that things aren't move. Things are not just moving slow; they're actually coming to a standstill, and could be like deteriorating. Yeah. And so I feel like there is a need to really come to terms with that. That is this strength because you've got the Five of Cups here on the end, also in reverse. So, and this could be getting out of feeling bad about this situation. Let's see what we've got over here. Well, maybe, no, you. Okay. So, I feel like you know this situation isn't going anywhere. And there is the need for strength here in order to move forward and for you to get your wish. But there's also this conflicting energy of wanting to fight for and stand up for the past and like trying again. But because this is got a lot going on over here. That's the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So okay. I think I see what's going on here. One more second here. Yeah, okay. All right, so I feel like, yeah, you're indecisive of whether or not you should walk away because you don't want to walk away. And so I feel like you may have at some point tried to fight for this relationship and based on like maybe how good the past was and really wanted like a fresh start in this situation. But I feel like the response to that was the opposite of what you wanted because now you've got the King of Cups. I don't know if I told you what these were. We've got the Seven of Wands over here on the side. Then we've got the Six of Cups and the Fool. But then we've got the King of Cups in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse, which I feel like this person you're dealing with either out and out told you that they didn't feel the same way, or you just have finally realized excuse me, that no, I do feel like they out and out told you that that's not the way they feel anymore because now we've got the Page of Cups, and they could have been apologetic about it, I feel like. Because I don't feel like this was a cold situation. I feel like this was just a relationship that ran its course. And so I feel like this person maybe was apologetic about it, but they were honest. And then you've got the Three of Cups in reverse with the Ten of Swords in reverse. And so I feel like, they were honest, they were apologetic, and basically they're like, I know I hurt you, and I'm sorry this didn't work out, and then you've got the page, not the page, well, you've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups after that. So I feel like that, the message there is, sorry this didn't work out. Like this was really, excuse me, kind of like a I will always love you type of situation, like I will always care what happens to you, or something like that. Like, this is over and this isn't going anywhere, but it's not that I don't care, like it's, and I believe this person is really being honest. Like, they're not just trying to totally blow you off, water signs. They're not just saying, like, I care, but, this isn't going to work out just to get rid of you. It really isn't working out, and they really do care. And so they're trying to, make sure you're okay, I guess, And so then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then I feel like after some hard work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of cups. Okay, yeah. I feel like if you just focus on like your pentacles, which is your money, your finances, water signs, kind of just put your nose to the grind. You'll have plenty of other options in love, and whether or not you're male or female, if you're male and you put your nose to the grind, you're really going to come out the King of Pentacles. Excuse me. It's going to bring a lot of abundance to you. And if you're a female, this could also, you put your nose to the grind, it could bring you lots of finance, abundance, material possessions or whatever, or it could bring you in a King of Pentacles, somebody that's solid, stable, grounded, something like that. But I do see money and, solid foundation and career and finances in your future, and lots of options, like in love, and I feel like, career-wise, you're going to have a lot of opportunities. And then over here, we've got, communication. Yeah, I feel like this is just kind of redundant about what we've already talked about the communication coming in, about how this situation just isn't providing, there's an imbalance and it's just not providing, what it once did, or it's not moving to a new level. We've got the Page of Wands, or what? Wow, okay. The Ace of Wands in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And then we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Temperance in reverse. So, communication could have even been heated. I'm feeling like there could have been a lot of heated arguments, one-sided arguments in the situation. And I'm not saying like it's toxic, like this was a toxic situation. I don't really see signs of like toxicity. I really just feel like this fizzled out, but I do feel like there was some heated conversations. Maybe things got out of hand a time or two. Just the way those are all there together. Okay, so enough on the dice. Wow, we're going to be here forever. But I guess you guys deserve it. You guys have waited almost, I swear, probably like 24 hours since I put up the fire sign. Hell, I think it's been longer than that, actually. But, you know, can't stop Mother Nature. And she was roaring through here last night and this morning. Which is odd because I actually thought earlier, and I can't remember if I said it in a video or if I just wrote it down or what, but I remember within the last couple of days, I was talking about energy vortexes, and I could see these swirlings. And then when they were talking about and actually I didn't think about it last night when they were actually talking about it. I was thinking about them talking about it on the news last night, today, and I got to correlating those images with the images I was seeing. So I don't know if those were the vortexes that I was getting or what, but it was an interesting correlation. So I just thought I'd mention that while I'm shuffling these cards, because again, I did the factory reset and they need shuffled a lot. So yeah, water signs. I think that, you know, if you haven't already walked away from this situation, because you've got the Strength and the Star right here, and I don't know if you guys have heard me say yet about like when I do these dice, but I put the Major Arcana right here in the center. The ones that are facing up anyway. There's Major Arcana all over. But if they come facing up, they go here in the middle. And those are the dice that are the prominent, like big energies. And all of the four corners, as I call them, is supporting energies. Like all the energies that add up to this, or why this is happening, or what led up to this, or, you know, something like that. But each of these, like this section, regardless of what it said, it wouldn't take precedence over what's going on here. It would just be information to add to this, if that makes sense. So, that all being said, the Strength and the Star there in the center, you guys could have some trouble speaking your truth. I know air signs was having big time trouble. But anyways, so the Strength and the Star, that shows me that you have the strength to move past this situation. Well, not only the Strength and the Star, but you've also got the Wheel of Fortune back here. And so with the Strength, the Star, and the Wheel of Fortune, this is telling me that you have the strength to move forward and to see your wishes come true. And then the Sun on this end also. So you've got happiness in your future. So basically it's like, don't let this situation weigh you down. Be the king or queen that you are, and walk away with pride and dignity, with your head held high. And, well, your head held high, but your nose to the grind over here. And just start expecting your blessings that are going to be coming your way. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. justice and judgment. Could could have, you could not be listening to your intuition or like your higher self or like angels, missing some kind of like divine messages. And two, I'm kind of feeling like this is kind of a sad energy because I'm looking at this king. We've got the King of Pentacles on the dice facing me, and then the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. And I just get this feeling, and she looks sad. And then you've got the Justice here in Judgment. And so I kind of feel like you may have thought this was like a divine connection, or, and it may not even be that. It may just be you really thought this was your person, and then it turned out not to be your person. And so there's this, I feel like there is this deep sadness about it, because I feel like you really thought this was it. Could also be though, some kind of, because I did say partnership back here, and that also could be some dealing with some kind of contracts. Matter of fact, it could be some kind of like court decision that either didn't go in your favor. Oh wow, water signs. Hold on, whoa. Connect the dots. All right. So, this may be a divorce, and the decision, like the how does that go? Like the decision doesn't go in your favor. How does that, is that the right saying for a divorce? I don't know. Anyways, basically, somehow it looks like you could be losing money. And this doesn't have to be a divorce. It could also be, again, a partnership, some kind of contract where there was some kind of financial agreement. So yeah, there could be some kind of loss of money. Could be some kind of a court decision. And ruled against. You could be ruled against in some kind of court decision, or like a judgment could go in the opposite favor of you, or something like that. Water signs. The Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like that, and well, that actually got the Knight of Wands in reverse twice. So I feel like there's no communication going on right now. Like, I felt like there was communication, but actually I feel like that may have been just part of that heated communication, like throughout the relationship. Or that could be heated communication due to this court situation. Because I really feel like this is a court situation. And so things could have got really heated over a court situation or over money. But now I feel like there's no communication. And I don't know if that's like court ordered no communication or what. We've got the Magician in reverse. So Uh, yeah, nothing's manifesting. Things are not. This situation is best just stepped away. Wow. Okay, I did not realize what this card was, but I was about to say step away from, and it's the seven. Wow. Okay, the Seven of Swords, and he's running away. So you've got the Seven of Swords. So somebody could be trying to get away with something. Somebody could be being sneaky. You could be feeling like this person stole from you. Excuse me, my goodness. Yeah, you could feel like this person stole from you, water signs. Wow, this is a crazy reading. I just never know when I pull out these cards what the hell's gonna come out. I mean, this is no laughing matter. This seems like a very serious situation. I'm laughing at the I can't believe this is what's coming out part of the situation here. Like, my heart goes out to you, water signs. And now, whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with, I mean, if this is the person you're dealing with, my heart goes out to them, because somebody is getting the short end of the stick here, I feel like. And maybe not. I mean, maybe that's just a feeling. I don't know. But in this case, the energy I'm picking up on feels like they're getting the short end of the stick. And like somebody's trying to get one over on them, stealing from them, trying to get away with something. Now, what in the world would the freaking Ace of Cups be doing on all of this? And then, okay, I don't even understand this, water signs. That's on some bipolar shit, okay? You got the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay? So, and I'm seeing this Seven of Swords. He's looking over his shoulder over at this Ace of Cups. Like he is totally running from it. Then you got the Three of Cups. So, okay, weird. This seems sinister. So it seems like somebody, like, it seems like well, we're just gonna, for the sake of this reading, call this other person the Seven of Swords for now. This Seven of Swords, this is what I'm getting. This is sinister. The Seven of Swords maybe pretended or made you believe that this was the Ace of Cups. And in order to get some kind of like material or financial advantage, and now trying to get away. I don't know, that seems way too crazy and sinister. So let's see what else I'm getting. Give me a minute. Let's get a few more cards, because that's and it could be too, because of the way they fell out, this could be this person, like this situation is ending, they've snuck away, and so this may not have been you trying to decide really to walk away so much as to let the situation go. You may have tried over here where I was saying earlier that, you know, you made the like last ditch attempt to save this relationship. But this could be more so, well, I feel like you did at one point. But maybe once this Seven of Swords dude person, doesn't have to be a male, but the Seven of Swords is a dude. But I am kind of picking up on male energy here as far as this other sinister person. But it doesn't have to be. So, anyways, back to my story here. Because this is so interesting. So, you made this last ditch attempt to save the relationship. The Seven of Swords person, or your person, told you, like, I'm sorry, this isn't working out. Things may have got heated at that point because there may have been finances that were tied up in the situation. So that may be when things got seriously heated with all of this arguing and stuff like that. And then that's when it got put into the courts. And now I feel like you water signs feel like you basically were robbed, but up here where I thought earlier you were trying to decide whether or not to walk away, I feel like this is more so deciding to just let this go. Say, I learned my lesson, chalk this up as a loss, and just move on, because nothing good here with the Magician in reverse, nothing good can come of this. And once you do that, you will actually move into a relationship that, well, that first of all will be taking the self-love route, which will be cause for celebration. So that could explain these all in themselves. But then, two, I feel like this will put you into the energy to bring in this relationship that I was talking about earlier, this King of Pentacles, whether that be you, which could still be the self-love and all that, or whether this is, you bringing in this King of Pentacles, which would be an offer of love and then celebration. So, whew, that's a lot. This got deep water. That's hilarious water. Deep water. I am cracking myself up. I am running on little sleep. I'm maybe a little slap happy. I really though just think that this reading is just, it's got me all over the place. Like, I've felt so many different emotions in this so far. It's not just like been one, because a lot of times these readings, they start out on one track and just kind of continue down that track. And sometimes they have a couple of tracks, but this one's kind of been here and there, and I feel like everywhere. But yeah, so if this is resonating, and this is the scenario where this person, like, you may have lost money and all of that. I'm hearing that, like, revenge or any kind of anger is just really hurting you. It's better energetically for you now and in the long term to just take the lesson and move on, take the higher road. You've got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're juggling on, do I retaliate? So, I would say no. I would say definitely take the higher road. That's going to be the higher vibration. That's going to move you into, more self-love, more unconditional love. Yeah, you've got the Hangman. You are really, really stuck about this situation. I mean, but you're gonna prevail, water signs. You're gonna prevail. Let's see, how many do I got? 3, 6, 9, 10. Okay, 2 more. Crap, they're going all over the place. feel like this is saying, cut your losses. You've got the Two of Pentacles here in the upright, but then the Ace of Pentacles here in the reverse. It's like, this didn't work out, you know, the way that you thought. Cut your losses and move on. One more, please. I apologize. I have got to remember to turn that off. Of course, after I'm done doing videos, it's like when I'm doing videos, that's when that dinger goes off the most. It's like my messenger for Facebook. Yeah, you do have the Ace of Swords, so you are going to get clear about you are going to get clear about this. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you are going to get clear, because you could still hold on to a little bit of hope that, you know, this relationship could work out. Like, there still could be some type of hope with this, water signs. But I really feel like, you know, this person, I really get this feeling, like, I really would like to think that this wasn't all about money and, like, getting money, but I kind of get that feeling. Like, almost like a money scam. But you're gonna get clear. And what's funny is the clarity, the Ace of Swords, truth, honesty, that was one of the last cards to come out, which tells me that, like, that's where you're coming to. That's what's gonna happen right before you get the strength to just let this go, or to move on, or whatever that is. And the bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. So there is some sadness, some regret, definitely some loss. But again, I feel like, you know, it's an unfortunate lesson learned, and, you know, hopefully you still have your health and everything else can be replaced. So, anywho, all that said, let's get some Isis Oracle information. I love these cards. They're so insightful. This is super heavy water. I really, wow, was not expecting this kind of reading. Of course, I never know what to expect. When I pull out these cards and I hit record on the camera or on the laptop, I am just as surprised as you guys. Sometimes I feel like I'm more so. Well, I know I'm more so when you guys tell me how much it resonates. Then I'm just floored. Two more, please. Yeah, sometimes I really start to wonder if the cards are going to give me all four cards. I think it was the air sign video that, like, I got two, and I just kept shuffling and kept shuffling and kept shuffling, and they weren't coming. I was about to just call it, but I'm like, no, I always, like, four cards, that's what I do. So, okay. Water signs. The first one is the Portal of Light. It is only this physical reality that is bound by time and space. You are a conscious being on levels beyond the physical world. You are guided to work with your healing powers beyond the confines of time and space. You will not become ungrounded through such spiritual work. You are not leaving your earthly connection behind. You are merely adding to it. Divine Sisterhood. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help, too, as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. So yeah, see, this is talking about new relationships and collaborations, which is definitely going to bring in your wish fulfillment, your happiness, and that is the new cycles that I was talking about. You just have to have the strength. You just have to have the strength. We've got the High Priestess. A mystery is to be unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal, but also recognize what is happening at this time. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. And Cartouche. I think I'm saying that right. This came out for, I think, air signs. Choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love, stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. So yeah, I feel like, again, this is just reiterating, release this situation. It's for your highest vibrational good to release it. You know, if there really was wrongdoing on this other person's part, they'll get that energetic, you know, equivalent, or, you know, however that works out. You know, really that's not for us to worry about or to decide. All we are responsible for is us. So, okay, let's get the top of the deck, because I did that for all of the others, and it is Goddess of 10,000 Names. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity, and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help you need is already with you, using your growth from within. So that is pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, it sucks if there was some wrongdoing. Oh, that card is, I don't like that. Anyways, I'm gonna fix that. If there was some wrong done to you, you know, practice forgiveness and, you know, maybe acceptance, you know, whatever it is you have to do for yourself, because I can't tell you how to necessarily deal with the situation to, you know, get over it in your best interest. But whatever it is for you to help you get over it in the most divine, highest vibrational possible manner, is what I would suggest. And sending you so very much love to help, you know, to help you get through the situation. You do have the strength, even if you don't know it, and even if you don't show it. You do have it, and you will get all your wishes and all your happiness. Just be strong, stay true to you, and do what's best for your highest good. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It helps get my videos circulated. Excuse me. If you haven't already, hit the share button as well, and that will get you notified when I put out new videos, because sometimes I'm kind of sporadic with all these energies. I transmute energies, and so I take in a lot and get kind of put down by energies a lot. So they're kind of sporadic. So if you want to be notified to when I put out new videos, then hit the subscribe button. And if you know somebody that would be interested in this information, you can share. And if you guys are interested in any of the services I offer, readings, coaching, or healing, all that information is in the description box below. And there is a May special. It just says new reading, and it's a reading like this, and like I said, it just says new in the description box for May. but those prices will be going up June 1st. So if you would like to get in under the current pricing, then I would suggest you check that out. And if you guys get some kind of information or insight from these videos that I post here on the channel and would like to reciprocate by giving an energy exchange donation, those are always accepted and greatly appreciated, and those can be sent to my PayPal. And I need to make sure I say this in all my videos for the next day or so, or at least in one of my main ones. But somebody sent me a donation last night, and there was no return email, no message or anything like that. So if you're out there listening, thank you so very much. I had no way to contact you. Generally, I try to contact you guys personally to thank you for those, but I had no way to contact, and so and I never share names without permission. So anyway, all of that being said, I love you guys so very, very much, and this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.